darling, I arrived at the above address yesterday evening at about 6 p.m. The crossing was glorious. The sea was like a sheet of glass. I even never thought of getting sick. 'Twas so fine, but that train journey was terrible. We left Cardiff about 4:55 a.m. and I never stopped getting in and out of trains till I got to Northampton about 6:40. This town is a beauty. Population about 110,000. Cork 8,000. Just behind the house there's a beautiful park, about 500 acres with 36 tennis courts and playgrounds with a huge pavilion including a dance hall. The town has about 5 dance halls and 10 picture houses. Please, darling, study your shorthand and typing quick and good, 'cause you can get a job here of about £6, 10 shillings a week. Think of that. And clothes here are much cheaper than at home. May says Dio's dog tired out to the world. I'll be staying with May till you come over in August. I did not try for a job yet, although there were 2 very good ones in last night's local paper. You have to get all your jobs now through the exchange, but you just get the job first and then go to the exchange and tell them there the jobs were to train young men as specialists, examining parts of airplanes coming offline. A white-collar job starting at about £9, 10 shillings a week for 44 hours a week will be rather difficult to get, but I'm only love one day yet. Don't worry about that yet. Joe is still trying hard to get a sailing ticket for August, but if he does not get one, Bridie, that's Charlie's sister, May's husband, is coming over from Dublin. So May is making arrangements to have you go to Dublin to meet her, and then you will be all the ways overnight to here with her. Anyway, that's only preliminary, and when I get word, definitely, either this week or next week, you can get your sailing tickets. How are you at all, darling? Boy, how I miss you. Just bursting and dying to have you in my arms again. Beautiful you, not like you in the whole world. How happy we will be again. Lots to see and do. May and Charlie are going, and so we'll all be together at Christmas. I'll write you again tomorrow. Right, sweetheart, the sweetheart in the world, and give me all the news about yourself. Give love to all the family, and tell your mom I'll drop her a line. So cheerio, darling, and look forward to a big long letter shortly. Six Bedford Road, Bedford, Thursday. Hello, sweetheart, the day is glorious. The flowers and birds make the place like a paradise. Of course, I can't enjoy it without you, but the time is rapidly passing when we can enjoy every day together, and there will be lots of other summers that we will have together. I would give anything to have you here right now. Just now, family fortunes are on, but you're my favorite love, my own dear darling. Did you get references I told you to get, sweetheart? Try love to get that one from Mr. Manning. Anyway, love, I got your letter on Monday, darling, and I am glad you love me so much and are so good and true. Write and tell me what to say about a job when I write to your ma'am. I promised her I'd write. I hope, love, you'll be over for definite. You seem so awfully shaky and doubtful. Tell me everything. Convince me that you really want to come here, and that here alone you will be happy, if that is how you think. Ask me any questions you like, clear any doubts, and just look forward to like you never did anything in your life before. Could you be happier, love? I guess you would be if both of us could stay at home. But then thinking back, I remember you saying on many occasions that you would go to USA to Patty. How would you stand up to that? I was unsuccessful in my try for that job after I left you today, so I rang up Express Lift immediately and had a chat with the staff manager. He was a very nice man. They had an ad on Saturday's paper for a clerk, and I gave him all the details and told him I'd be willing to accept any job he could offer if I was not suitable for the office job. So he told me to write and make an application. Northampton, Sunday. Hello again, darling. I'm just thinking now of you, probably getting up and making off for the day, all dressed up and attractive looking, meeting a few of the chaps just to lie down, a swim, a chat, nothing to it. A harbor thought for one so far away, having no friends or pals. If you were here, love, there'd be plenty to do for the two of us. The nights are dead lost. Last night I got really brand off, so out I went, and on my own too, into a picture. I sweated bricks in there. The picture was good, but I felt so lonely on my own, looking around and seeing all the other lovers looking so happy. Those lovely Sundays away, how I used to love being seen with you and letting them know how much I love you. Well, darling, I suppose you have just enough of my moaning. As you would say, why moan and worry? Where does it get us? 109 Calvin Road, Northampton, 1952. Dear darling, there's simply bags of jobs for the likes of you here. Oh, 5 days a week and 8 hours a day. Study carefully the cutting I'm sending you. It's only one of about 20, so reply immediately and say what you think. Digs for women are from 35 shillings to £2, so just think of your love. Thursday, my darling sweetheart, I still haven't got a job, love. It's anything but easy when you have no experience of any description. You remember that job I sent you on the paper, Mary? Dear, well, it's still on. They simply can't get girls like you over here. My arms are just aching to hold you, and my lips longing to touch your beautiful eyes again. I kissed that lipstick mark a dozen times this morning, and have just kissed it now again. My heart leaps when I think of it, so darling, be very good, won't you, love? Give me all the news, day by day and night by night. "109 Calvin Road, Northampton, Monday. My dearest sweetheart, I just got a room here in this house for you, and that's why I'm dropping you these few lines to let you know the news. I'm really relieved, darling, 'cause you hear some terrible talk here about the goings on in digs. This house is dead safe. There are only a few married couples here, and believe it or not, everyone in the house is Irish. You can have your grub with me, and boy, does she be able to get terrific grub. We had pork chops yesterday, and today for our dinner, and every evening for our tea we have something to fry. So it's just going to be home here for us, love. May has a big front room, and we will be able to use that any night we like for the winter. It's really a grand, cozy room with carpet and Chesterfield sweat and radiogram. So, love, we will really be able to enjoy our winter evenings here. That is the ones we won't be out. So I hope you will be happy about that now, love. sing, you have the room already now. You could come whenever you like. If you feel like it, darling, you have no need to wait till August. But if you go to Dublin and go via Liverpool, you would not have any change from Liverpool to Northampton. That's a direct run, but please yourself, you know how I feel. The sooner I see you, the quicker I'll be happy, 'cause you are the only happiness I know or ever will know. Just you and your love to keep me happy forevermore. So darling, and my lips are just parching now, you know what I mean. I think that will be very good news for you, and I hope it will make you happier. Coming over to know that this will be almost be just like home for you and me. Write more often, love, just not letter for letter. Write when you are lonely or when you have the smallest bit of news. So my darling sweetheart, till I write again, probably tomorrow, goodbye, and God bless you, your lover forever, Christy. Sixth Ford End Road, Bedford, Friday evening. Dear darling, just a few hurried lines to forward 10 shillings to you, 'cause you might want it for tomorrow. How's your hand, darling? I hope you'll be better all round when I see you on Sunday. All the love possible to the dearest sweetheart in the world. Love forever, Christy. Six Bedford Road, Bedford, Thursday. Hello, sweetheart. I was delighted to get your lovely letter on Tuesday morning. Even one line from you cheers me up. How are you, darling? I am writing to you from the riverside here at Bedford, and it's heavenly. The day is glorious. The flowers and birds make the place like a paradise. Of course, I can't enjoy it without you, but the time is rapidly passing when we can enjoy every day together, and there will be lots of other summers that we will have together. I would give anything to have you here right now, but roll on the long weekend when we can enjoy every moment of it. And as usual, I'll be in early on Sunday with all the immigrants from Monday. In the meantime, darling, do be careful, won't you? Don't go anywhere that you shouldn't. It's definitely too early yet for swimming, and moreover, you never know what might happen. 1 or 1:30, so that we can have a good long day. So darling, until Sunday at 11:20, all my love, yours forever and a day, Christy. Northampton, England, Sunday. Hello again, darling. Irresistible you that you always were. I just can't help thinking of us now. I never will, 'cause that's how I want it. It's a glorious day here, love, today. But the winter promises showers for the evening. And just now, as I look out the window, a strong wind is blowing. And sure enough, the sky is really getting cloudy. Believe it or not, I do really wish it rained and passed and got real cold. I bet you can't understand that statement coming from me, but sweetheart, this is how it is. I'm just thinking now of you probably getting up and like making up for the day, all dressed up and attractive looking, hearty with you surely, and you both ready for a good day, off to the seaside for a good time and a good laugh, and change from your own loving self to someone else. You always do when you are free and on your own. I'm with that detestable blonde bit of goods, meeting a few of the chaps just to lie down, a swim, a chat, nothing to it, but still a horrible thought for one so far away, and no friends or pals. That's it here, I am today, just nothing to do, 'cause I have no one to do it with. I suppose you have just enough of my moaning by now. And as you could say, why won't a Murray? Where does it get you? Sure enough, love, but suppose I didn't moan and didn't worry, then I'm sure you'll be worrying over home. You would probably be thinking that I didn't care a jot, and you would certainly be right. After all, you don't worry about a thing, except if it means something special to you. Do you love? One does not generally worry over another's troubles, do they? Well, that's my explanation, love. And you know me, don't you? Or at least you should anyway. I went out to the abode. That's that beautiful swimming pool I was telling you about when I wrote you some time back. What a gorgeous place, love, just like what you see in the pictures. But there again, I got fed up. Just a few couples lazing around and cuddling and loving right in front of me. And boy, what a shock I got. I could have given my right arm that on the opposite side of the pool I saw you, just the same long golden hair and features. The only thing was that she had sunglasses on, and I could not easily discern the expression of the eyes. I watched for a long time, and there she was, just bending down over him, her loose long hair falling around their faces and clouding them out of view. My curiosity and nerves finally got the best of me, and oh by God, I walked around to where they were lying. I coughed as I was approaching, and she looked up. I had to stare for at least a full minute before I was really convinced that it was not you. Only when I was really convinced did I stop to consider what an idiot I was. 'Twas utterly impossible. I am convinced now that my mind must have been playing tricks with me. So that set me thinking to love, just how lovely it would have been if it had been us. And when it can be us, I guess we won't have this beautiful weather to be happy with. Only just that I could have a better open opportunity of showing people how much I really love. That's how much I really love you. I just want to spend the remainder of my life loving and making you happy. You remember, sweetheart, I often told you about that book I was going to write. Well, I'm going to start tomorrow, or maybe today, yeah. You know what I'm going to do and bring them back with you, and do come in. Be sure now, love, and don't lose a single page, and don't show one of them to anyone. That should be real interesting. You'll be waiting each day's cereal, and I'll be awaiting your reply and comments. You see, to piece the matter together, always read the previous sections together with the day's ones you get, and then you will be easily able to note any mistakes or contradictions or repetitions that should help the time to pass quicker and give you some time to think and write. So to the best and most beautiful sweetheart in the world, I must reluctantly say goodbye until tomorrow. I will write again to you, darling, as I am constantly thinking of you. All the deepest love to my beautiful sweetheart, Christy. 109 Calvin Road, Northampton, Sunday. My dearest sweetheart, I suppose this is definitely the last letter you'll get in Cork from me. I just can't imagine the time is so near when we will be together again, love. Friday came this morning and was dog tired. She went to bed immediately and stayed there until 2 p.m. So darling, I guess you too will be tired. I will be on earlies, that is starting 5:28 a.m. I must be up at 5:28 tomorrow morning too, and right now it's 11:30. I will be in from work next Saturday morning when you come about 1:30, so you are going to get the most beautiful surprise of your life when you wake up and find me staring down lovingly at you. I was just at the pictures tonight, the road to Morocco. 'Twas a great laugh coming home. I just happened to glance up at the moon. What a beautiful moon. I just stood staring at it for a good 5 minutes before I could go away, just looking at it, thinking of you the whole time. But then I said to myself, well, only a mere 6 days, and then we can share that beauty together. I love to be sharing it with you and telling you how much I love and adore you. I'm almost excited at the thought of these only few days that are left. I can't imagine it after these long weeks and days of waiting. I hope you feel the same, darling. I was a little downhearted to hear from your last letter that you were very depressed and fed up. I expected you to feel lonely, but not so upset as that, love. As I said, love will only make you bad for the journey and make you still, however tired you look after the journey, I'll be here just dying to hold you in my arms and kiss you, you sweet little sweetheart. By the way, darling, please bring along some cheese in the half-pound packets if you can get it. It's ration love, I think that's all love, and I suppose this is the last letter you'll be getting from me while you are at home. So love, give my regards to Mom and Dad and all the family, and particularly again Tess. So my darling sweetheart, don't forget the instructions about arrangements to meet Joe. God bless you, and keep forever your best and sweetest darling in the world. I love you dearly, Christy.